This is me saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to my old baby, man. Old Faithful. It's me saying goodbye to old Faithful, man. It's been real, baby. It's been real, man. Hey. Saying goodbye to old Faithful, man. Goodbye, sweetheart. Goodbye. See you again someday. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. I've been gone for a minute. Had a kid, bought a new house, and as you can see, I also bought I actually bought this yesterday. I didn't do the whole taking delivery of my car, all that. We getting straight right to the meat, man. All right. This is my 2020 Hellcat Charger wide bodies, octane red. Said I would never do another red car again. Well, I lied. I was just riding and I realized I ain't getting a review yet. I'm tripping. For those of you who are wondering what is the actual difference in the 2020 wide body Hellcat Charger. So of course, you know the engine, you have some internal parts that are different. Now you have race cool down mode, which uses your AC unit to actually cool the engine down. Basically, they understand airflow, and you have what they call the mail slot now. This is the mail slot. They're also making it more affordable. They're taking out some options that make the car so expensive. This is octane red. I have the satin black rims, and I also have the satin black brake calipers, which I'm actually a huge fan of the black brake calipers because the red ones are impossible to keep clean. As you can see, guys, we have 305, 35, ZR20s on here. Actually, to those of you who haven't been close to one, the rear is actually a lot more aggressive. The front fascia is also actually more aggressive. Give you another view of that right quick. Yeah, it's aggressive. Looks like a pit bull on steroids. At first I went back and forth about what's the difference. I should just do a body kit, which is what I was thinking. I should just do a body kit, but there are some internals. I had a 2016, so this is actually a huge age gap. So I went from not having Apple CarPlay to having Apple CarPlay to the old rack and pinion steering to electric power steering now, which you have 3 modes in that: track, street, or sport. All right, so this is the package I chose. Some of the stuff I realized I didn't use as much. One of the things that I don't have in this car is navigation. I have Apple CarPlay. Navigation is pointless. And with the navigation package, you get the Harman Kardon. This still has the Alpine. And believe it or not, they actually sound no different. The bass on the Harman Kardon is a little harder. I can't admit that. But in the car, I mean, it sounds pretty much the same. I'm glad they stopped putting charger there as well. That looks good. So I went with the quick order suede package. So I have the leather and suede. You have the Hellcat. You also have suede on the door. Open up the back for you right quick. Suede on the door. I had my daughter's car seat in there yesterday, so I put a towel down whenever I put my daughter's car seat in there. As you can see, still has the tag on that thing. Trunk space is still the same. You can still fit about 2-3 bodies in there. Now, here's what I want everybody to pay attention to. This is what I want everybody to pay attention to right here. So you can see how big of a gap, how wide it actually is. This is the actual door, and this is literally how wide it actually is, man. And I absolutely love it. To a certain extent, if you don't want all of the other internals and you just want a wide body, do a body kit. But I wanted the actual other internals, like the race cool down mode, the line lock, all this other good stuff that comes along with the car. I'm gonna pop the hood in a minute. When I purchased this car had 9 miles on it. Give you a better look at the brakes. I have the satin black Brembo brakes. I love that. That's way better to me. Give you a better look at the front. And as you can see, guys, this is way more aggressive. Way more aggressive. And I basically got it because my 2016 Hellcat had almost 60,000 miles on it, man. And I'm going to do a review on that as well, so you guys know about the maintenance and was it causing problems. That's another video for another time. All right, I know what everybody want to hear. Let me get that started up right quick. Sounds good. So one thing I will not be doing with this car is a muffler delete. Here's why. So the flaps that control the exhaust in the back, when you turn the car on, there's so much air forcing through the back of the car. To my exhaust, my flaps were starting to squeak when I did the muffler delete. So I will not be doing a muffler delete on here. I have already ordered a leg maker cola intake for this car. Yes, that I do need. Also, with the package that I ordered, I have the satin black hood as well, the sunroof, and I like these wheels. The brass monkey wheels look the best, so you just really have to decide where you want to spend your money, okay? And I'll do another video on how much this thing cost me. And I've seen some of the crazy deals where they're $80,000. I've seen some of those deals. I'm sorry. Also, you have the suede on the steering wheel, as you guys can see. 95 miles on the car. I haven't even hit 100 miles yet. So you're not gonna have the bigger exhaust, but this is what a brand new Hellcat engine looks like. The bright orange, you have the reservoir tank. That's from when they originally put the stuff in there, because when I went and picked it up yesterday, it was still in whatever they call travel mode. So travel mode, it has no gas, almost no radiator fluid in there. So they had to do all that yesterday, so they wasted some. No big deal. I don't really care about that. It's not on the exterior of the car, so I don't really care. So if you guys notice, both sides of the hood is black. Both sides, so the entire hood is black. The entire hood is black. So this is basically what you get, fellas. I'm absolutely loving the car. There's a huge difference in taking curves now that I noticed. Huge difference in taking curves now. The car hugs the curves a lot better. It actually does, believe it or not. It actually hugs the curves a lot better. This is how the car should have came anyway. I don't know why they didn't do that. So there's gonna be a couple videos that's gonna follow up behind this video. I'm going to explain to you how. This is actually my 5th charger. Right, 5. This is actually my 5th charger. Okay. I had 2 RTs. I had a 2014 RT, 2015 RT. Then I had a 392. A Daytona 392, I'm sorry. Then I bought a 2016 Hellcat. Now I have a 2020 Hellcat. Yes, sir. I just wanted to get this quick review. I'm going to do another one on how I did it. Some people lease these cars, and you can tell by the 6-month span they have them. But I actually purchased this car. This car is mine. I have monthly payments on this car. I'm not leasing it. I mean, you have payments on the lease too, but this is definitely not a lease. Also, it came with the lock lug set. I would get those because you know how people steal. And one thing I want you guys to notice, there's no pink bumper guard on the car because they don't belong on there. Okay? Now, right quick, let's go through some infotainment stuff, all right? So you can see the difference. Let's crank it up. Yeah. Yes, sir, ski. All right, guys. So now let's talk about this infotainment system. You know, you have your Apple CarPlay. It's awesome. All right. Now let's get to the juicy stuff. Dashboard. Let's go to your drive modes. So as you can see, you have your power, transmission, paddle shifters, traction control, suspension, and now your steering. Race options. You have line lock, launch control, shift light, and race cool down mode, okay? That's nothing new. You have your climate control, your media, all that good stuff. Let's back up out of that. Let's go back. Let's look at some of your performance pages. Let's go to performance pages. Alright, you can add a widget there, but this is your power, your G-force, all of that good stuff. We're just going to go through this right quick. Then your dyno, which is awesome, by the way. You have your race options again, that's the same thing. It's kind of, the race option mode is kind of redundant. Alright, so this is the infotainment system, man. Have all these cool buttons here so you can just launch at will. I'm actually enjoying the car quite a bit though, man. I'm loving the car. I'm loving the car. Just wanted to make a quick video, man. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Happy holidays. 2 more videos coming after this. Number 1, the second one will be how can I, how was I able to do it? How was I able to flip 5 cars and get into a new one and pay less? This car note is actually less than my previous car note. I know, crazy, right? And 2, I'm sorry, the next videos will come after this will be just how can you afford it. I'm gonna give you a rundown on simple things you can do, man, to cut your budget, to kind of put some money in your pocket and help you be able to afford one of these cars, man, if you want one. Some people don't want one, but if you do, stay tuned for that video, man. You already know what time it is, man.